Welcome to the Choose on Purpose podcast, where we live with intention. I'm your host, Becky Plautz. Today, we're talking about trusting yourself. We're going to talk about affirmations for intentional living. And some ideas that I want to bring to the table are around a deep dive into the affirmations, such as I trust myself to create the life I desire choice by choice. We're going to talk about exercises for strengthening self trust and quieting that self doubt. And we're going to talk about stories of people who leaned into trust to navigate big life decisions. Are you ready to embrace the power of self trust and intentional living? In this empowering episode, we explore those affirmations. I trust myself to create the life I desire choice by choice and unpack what it truly means to live with confidence in your decisions. Doesn't that sound amazing? I love this affirmation. So, in searching for clarity, empowerment, or just a little extra encouragement to navigate life's choices, this episode is for you. Tune in and start trusting yourself to build the life you've always dreamed of, one choice at a time. What is self trust? Let's explore the power of it. What is self trust? It's the ability to rely on your intuition, your decisions, your actions. Why we often struggle with self trust, I think, is really about the fear of failure, the fear of our past mistakes, and those external pressures about what everyone else, what whoever else, those outside people, forces, energies, right? What they think. And we struggle with the self doubt because we're looking for that validation and the confirmation outside of ourselves. And the benefits of building self trust is greater confidence, clarity, and resilience in knowing that we can choose again, right? Like continue to build the trust up inside of ourselves and knowing what we know to be true. And even when we get it wrong, the building of the confidence, the clarity, and the resilience that comes is because we're taking action steps toward it, whatever it is. It's the choices that we're making that we are building trust in ourselves. So the way we look at it is important. And the ability to rely on those decisions or those actions that we take little by little is building up the trust that we have in ourselves. It's gaining strength in the confidence that we're building. Let's break down the affirmation I shared. I trust myself to create the life I desire choice by choice. Let's break it down. I trust myself. The role of self compassion and building inner confidence is so important. I trust myself. This is giving yourself compassion to know that, again, you're taking a step with this feeling of knowing it's going to be okay. Things are going to come. You're going to continue to build on this feeling and the results that come, right? This confidence that's coming. You're trusting yourself. Because really, that's what we have, our higher power and ourself. when it comes down to it all. The second part of that is to create the life I desire. So defining what you desire, right, is so important because this is where when we know what we know, what we know, we keep the thing, the main thing, the life that we desire. We're going to stay on the path to create more of that, which we desire, which keeps us away from feeling guilty or needing external validation because the external validation, they don't know about the life that I desire, desire, that you are creating. That's why we put our trust in ourselves. That's why it's you trust in you because you know your desired life. And the third part is choice by choice, right? Recognizing the power of the small, consistent decisions. They stack up, they build momentum in our lives to get to where we are. I know for me, I'm not the same Becky I was a month ago, even yesterday. I'm new because of the choices that I made. They've been stacking from a year ago, from 5 years ago. And I bet if you think about it, you'll see that you can relate to that. That how those intentional choices in your life had led you to the transformation that you're living right now, today. It's really powerful to think about that. The ripple effect of the choices that we're making. When we say yes to something, it's a hell yes. When we say no to something, it is a solid no. And if it's a maybe, being able to sit with that. But this affirmation is really about trusting yourself to make the choices in your daily life that are in alignment with the life you wish to create, you desire to create. I would love to know how that affirmation sits with you. I trust myself to create the life I desire choice by choice. I hope you give it a shot. I hope you give it a shot and a try for the week and let me know how it feels for you to say that. And I want to give you some practical exercises to strengthen your self-trust. As we talked about this now, like think about the daily reflections and being able to write down what's three choices, three decisions that you made, no matter what size, all size, right? Big or small. Write down three decisions you made and celebrate them. Second exercise would be to listen to your intuition, practicing this, right? A quick exercise for pausing, breathing, and tuning into your gut feelings about what's right for you. That's building the strength in your self-trust. And the third is affirmations, how to personalize and use affirmations daily. So, right, I trust myself to create the life I desire choice by choice. That's one. But what could you do to personalize your own? What feels good and exciting and really powerful for you to be able to see yourself practicing, feel into that, right? Thinking about overcoming the self-doubt, giving yourself the ability to reframe any negative self-talk that you're having. I recently learned about Head, Heart, Core, which is an Aaron Weed um, exercise that I love. I feel like I'm going to teach everybody this because it's so powerful. So going back to thinking about a practical exercise for strengthening self-trust and listening to our intuition. It's a really quick breakdown that You go from the head to the heart to the core, which is the belly, hand on the belly, and it's in the head. You are stating facts, only facts. So when you're questioning something, take 60 seconds, put your hand on your head for 60 seconds, set a timer, and give facts, right? Only things that you know to be true, factual truth. Then you go hand on the heart and you have 90 seconds to say what you're feeling. This is your emotional truth. 90 seconds. Only what you're feeling. Gratitude, peace, joy, what are you feeling? And it could be overwhelm, anxiety, it could be anything, right? But only say what you're feeling. And then for 30 seconds, you put your hand on your belly at your core. You lean into your soul, and this is what you want. Then say what you want. So if you're having one of those questioning things in your week, try this. Head for 60 seconds, heart for 90 seconds, core for 30 seconds, because you know what you want. And if it isn't this thing that you're questioning, then you have your answer. So powerful. So cool. Okay, let's think about some inspiring stories I want to share of trust in action. I recently had a client come to a VIP day that was really questioning if this was a good time for her, being leading up to the holidays and all the things that she already had on her plate. She had another client come in, a big one that was taking a lot of energy and time. And this VIP day that she had committed to was really, questioning her fears around how much time she had, and how much energy that she was really needing to give to other people. Now, spoiler alert, she came and did the VIP event, and the outcomes were beautiful. Her really honoring the fact that she needed the time for herself more than anything. She was so over the moon about the choice that she made to stay committed to the thing that she felt was right for her, even in the midst of, you know, all of these other obligations and things coming in, that she was feeling torn and, fearful about making the choice that was right for her. And she leaned into that trust and she took the action. And the ripple effect of that is that she had breakthroughs for her career, for her business, which are rippling out to the relationships that she's building with her soul clients. And it's strengthening her trust in herself by knowing that she made the right choice. She came and received what she was looking for, which was more clarity. And it was an opportunity to supercharge her growth for the next year and beyond. And that happened because she came and she gave herself space to think and trust her intuition and be supported in her decisions. Right. So, to recap a little bit of what we just talked about, trust is built choice by choice that we're making. Right. And then when they feel in alignment, it's really trusting that even more to say, I know this may look out of alignment to other people, but I know this within me. I can trust my own intuition to do the things that feel right for me, right? And then the other part is those affirmations, right? They're tools for intentional living, for you to remember and anchor in who you are. You're more than a name, you're more than your profession. And then the exercises and really being able to lean into your inner trust. Reflect on one decision. This is my challenge for you. This is my encouragement for you. Reflect on one decision that you've been hesitating about and trust yourself to take action on it after you do that head, heart, core exercise. I would love to have you share that with someone after you do it yourself, if it felt really good for you, or if you want to share it with me and let me know. I would love to hear from you. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Choose on Purpose podcast. I do have another of my VIP events coming up. January 21st is the next one on the calendar. Again, this is an opportunity to gain clarity, to supercharge your growth for the year ahead and beyond, have that support and encouraging accountability, and really this space for you to feel into what's right for you before you do anything. I have a wait list. I would love for you to sign up and join that wait list. And you are worthy of the life that you desire. And it starts with trusting yourself today. Lean into that. Lean into your intuition. Love yourself, live fearlessly, do all things with purpose. Until next time, see you later.